So student, today we will discuss about which are the factors affecting oxygen dissociation curve. Okay, there are the several steps by which we can understand that how oxygen is dissociated inside the blood. Okay, so first thing is very important, that is the pressure of carbon dioxide. And children, whenever dissociation of oxygen is happen in tissues, okay, so this is informed us by one scientist, and this information is very important, and this effect is explained by Bohr's. That's why it is known as the Bohr's effect. Okay, as you know that concentration of CO2 or PCO2, if we increase the concentration of CO2, okay, if concentration of CO2 is increased with constant temperature and pH, means pH and temperature gets to be constant, okay, then the oxygen dissociation curve moves towards the right. ये राइट को मूव कर रहा है, ओके, इट मूव्स टुवर्ड्स द राइट. इफ मूवमेंट टेक्स प्लेस टुवर्ड्स राइट, इट प्रूव्स दैट, इट इंडिकेट्स दैट द डिसोसिएशन ऑफ HbO2 into Hb plus O2. If you remember, in last class only I have told you about this curve, okay, oxygen dissociation curve. If it is moving towards right side, it proves that in hemoglobin and oxygen is present in oxyhemoglobin, okay, HbO2 is present in oxyhemoglobin. So dissociation of hemoglobin and oxygen takes place in if you increase the concentration of carbon dioxide in tissues. In tissues carbon dioxide is more, yes, in tissues, just remember one thing, in tissues carbon dioxide is more. Clear? So if oxyhemoglobin reach here, that time this carbon dioxide is more, we know it, carbon dioxide concentration is high, so that time dissociation of hemoglobin and oxygen takes place, okay, and this phenomenon is only known as the Bohr's effect. Are you getting my point? Dissociation of hemoglobin and oxygen in tissues where carbon dioxide concentration is more is known as Bohr effect. Now the second effect is also associated with this, and I am just going to tell you about it here only, that is known as the Haldane effect. Okay, like Bohr effect is related with the dissociation of hemoglobin and oxygen, okay, means release of oxygen in tissues. Now the Haldane effect, JBS Haldane, this is explained by JBS Haldane. According to Haldane effect, combination of oxygen with hemoglobin produces oxyhemoglobin, we know it, and in this pH should be acidic. Okay, I am just going to tell you a simple thing. This is the alveolar part, and here are the lungs. You know it, when oxyhemoglobin, formation of oxyhemoglobin, such conditions are very important, and in this one major condition is pH. If pH is low means which condition? Acidic condition. When acidic condition is there, it will increase the capacity of hemoglobin to combine with oxygen. Are you getting my point? If acidic condition is there means protons are there, okay, so that time oxyhemoglobin is formed in the lungs. If oxyhemoglobin forms in lungs, it release one important thing, that is of protons. If protons release, it means that it decrease the pH of blood, okay. ब्लड को एसिडिक बनने के लिए pH का रिलीज होना जरूरी है. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? इफ मोर प्रोटॉन्स आयंस आर देयर विच डिक्रीज द pH ऑफ ब्लड, okay, so these protons combine with HCO3, where HCO3 is formed. HCO3 is formed by the bicarbonates, Okay, and SCO3, if it combined with SCO3, just try to understand it. If protons which are released there where when oxyhemoglobin is forming, so these protons when combined with HCO3 ions, they will form the this when protons combined with bicarbonate ions, that time what will form? It will form H2CO3. H2CO3. This H2CO3, it's soon dissociated to water plus carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide is released. Are you getting my point? So releasing of carbon dioxide explained by Haldane, and release of oxygen is explained by Bose. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. So for oxygen dissociation curve, temperature is very important. Okay, when temperature is low, it increase the affinity of hemoglobin to attach with oxygen. Okay, you can understand it here. Oxygen dissociation curve turns to right side with increase in temperature. Mean, are you getting my point? If it shift in right side को जब curve shift करता है, what it said? Hemoglobin and oxygen will going to be dissociate soon. So here what is their temperature? Temperature increasing means hemoglobin will detach from oxygen. If temperature is low, it means that hemoglobin will attach with oxygen. So oxygenated blood बनने के लिए temperature का low होना जरूरी है, and deoxygenated blood बनने के लिए temperature का high होना जरूरी है. Okay, so temperature is very important. One is the most important thing. pH, as I told you, when it shifted towards right side, it will increase acidity. Okay, means it will increase acidity means decrease pH. So in association of hemoglobin and oxygen association, at that time pH should be high, means alkalinity. So in our lungs, what condition is there? In our lungs, hemoglobin and oxygen are combining. It means that pH should be high, means alkaline. The blood should be alkaline. So in oxygenated blood, pH is always alkaline. Okay, and in deoxygenated blood gets to be acidic. Are you getting my point? This is going to be deoxygenated soon. That's why it is saying. Now, I hope that much is clear. So, while passing through tissue capillaries, the hemoglobin release 5 ml of oxygen per deciliter of blood. So, the venous blood has about 14.8 ml of oxygen. So, try to understand it, children. If you remember oxygen dissociation curve at the point of 40, you know very well, at the point of 40 it is having 75% of oxygen. Okay, 40 pressure, and in 90, so it means that, are you getting my point? In 40 mm of partial pressure of carbon dioxide, 75% is there. Partial pressure is low, children. So that time also, if carbon dioxide partial pressure is low, that time also it's having 75% of oxygen. What it means? It means that deoxygenated blood में भी ऑक्सीजन मौजूद रहती है. Don't think that deoxygenated blood means complete absent of oxygen. Deoxygenated blood also carries some amount of oxygen, and oxygenated blood also carries some amount of carbon dioxide. Okay, I hope these factors are clear, and Haldane and Bode effect is also clear. If you have any query regarding this, please send me. In our next video, we will discuss about the control of respiration. Okay, thank you, children.